That's Gospel Workers, page 95, paragraph 2. Therefore, you do not need to relent, nor faint, but rather be aggressive in gathering his own for his mission. God bless.
The Health Ministries Department is delighted to present some of the highlights of the activities that we have been involved in the last few years. The Lord in His mercy has presented us with rare opportunities for us to minister not only to the physical needs of people, but also the spiritual needs. The messages that we share or the activities that we do as a health department are premised on the following pillars. Number one, we do messages and activities around health promotion, where we encourage church members and the general population to adopt healthy habits that will promote health. Number two, we also do prevention of health messaging as well as activities. And number three, we encourage church members to seek treatment where disease has occurred. And then fourthly, we do promote health rehabilitation where disease has left damage. And so based on these four pillars, we base our activities. And here are some of the highlights that we have been doing.
Adventist healthcare workers in Zambia collaborate with both government and non-governmental organizations based on the following principles of health. Health promotion, to educate and raise awareness on lifestyle habits that promote health. Preventive health, to increase awareness of lifestyle practices that prevent disease. Treatment of disease, to encourage people to seek medical services early when illness occurs, emphasizing that medical science and natural remedies complement each other in curing physical, mental, and spiritual disease. Rehabilitation, to highlight the importance and availability of rehabilitative treatments that help restore body function after debilitating disease. Foundation of the Adventist Health Message. The Adventist Health Message is built upon three main pillars. 1. Biblical foundation. The Bible provides clear instruction on the care and maintenance of the human body. As stated in 1 Corinthians 6:19 through 20, "Your bodies are temples of the Holy Ghost. You are not your own. Therefore, honor God with your bodies." Jesus himself demonstrated compassion through healing, addressing both physical and spiritual needs. His holistic approach to health inspires us to follow in his footsteps, caring for the body and the soul. 2. Inspired counsels. The writings of Ellen G. White have been instrumental in shaping the Adventist health message, with a particular focus on health promotion and disease prevention. The use of natural remedies, combined with an understanding of the natural laws governing the human body, has brought relief and healing to countless individuals. 3. Evidence-based practice. The department upholds the practice of evidence-based medicine supported by peer-reviewed research. This strengthens credibility among conventional practitioners and enhances confidence in a health ministry model designed by God. Key activities and highlights. 1. Specialist Medical Mission, Namwala District Hospital, 20 to 24 January 2025. In collaboration with Ebenezer Medical Missions, the Union Health Ministries Department conducted a medical mission at Namwala District Hospital, NDH, in Southern Province. NDH is a government hospital serving Namwala and surrounding districts as a first-level referral facility. A team of highly specialized doctors provided essential medical care alongside the Ministry of Health staff and the Rusangu Conference District pastor. Over 200 patients received care covering mental health, pediatrics, family medicine, general surgery, obstetrics and gynecology, oncology, and other specialties. More than 50 surgeries were successfully performed, and a lasting partnership was established with the local health team, to the glory of God. Each day began with morning devotion at the hospital, attended by medical staff and patients. The specialists shared God's word, prayed with patients, and reminded all present that Jesus Christ is the great physician. The local district pastor, who also serves as the hospital chaplain, joined in the services. The community's warm response affirmed that the health message truly serves as the right hand of the gospel. Medical missionary trips, Yucca and Wami Adventist Hospitals, 2023-2024. Yucca and Wami Adventist Hospitals benefited from medical missionary visits organized by the Health Ministries Department in partnership with Ebenezer Medical Missionaries. Teams of specialist healthcare workers provided technical support and strengthened institutional collaboration among Adventist hospitals. In addition to hospital-based services, public health teams conducted community visits, offering health education and lifestyle awareness. Patients with various conditions received treatment, while health workers identified areas requiring improvement to enhance service quality. Missionaries were spiritually uplifted as they witnessed the transforming power of God in the lives of those they served. These pioneering medical missionary trips by Zambian doctors to Adventist and non-Adventist hospitals were a milestone, and the Health Ministries Department thanks God for the opportunity to serve His church and the people of Zambia. Visit by the General Conference Health Ministries Director, Dr. Charles Marcel Zeno, 10–16, March 2025. The Southern Zambia Union Conference was privileged to host Dr. Charles Marcel Zeno, General Conference Health Ministries Director. His visit included Rusangu University. Dr. Zeno assessed preparations for the establishment of a medical school. Progress towards opening the School of Medicine is advanced, with a few administrative and infrastructural issues remaining. And Southern Zambia Union Conference health facilities. Dr. Zeno toured several facilities and commended their work. He encouraged the leadership to maintain high standards, noting that the kingdom of God requires excellence. Hosting Dr. Bangwato Sikwa, Adventist AIDS International Ministry. Season 7 and 8 of This Is My Health. 8–10 June 2025. The Union had the honor of hosting Dr. Bangwato Sikwa, Director of the Adventist AIDS International Ministry, AAIM, during the recording of This Is My Health at Hope Channel Studios in Lusaka. The Southern and Northern Zambia Union Conferences jointly mobilized healthcare professionals to participate in the program, which addressed HIV and AIDS awareness. Dr. Sikwa's earlier visit in 2024 included inter-union meetings with church health leaders. These engagements encouraged the formation of support groups in local churches and districts, not only for individuals living with HIV/AIDS, but also for those managing other chronic conditions. The message was clear: our care must reflect the compassion of Jesus. Agape Fountains donation to Yucca Adventist Hospital. Working alongside Agape Fountains, the Union facilitated the donation of medical equipment from Advent Health, USA, to Yucca Adventist Hospital. The consignment included hospital beds, wheelchairs, mattresses, and IT equipment, which will significantly enhance service delivery, especially as new hospital wards near completion. Union-wide health expos. The department partnered with local churches throughout the Union to provide community health expos, offering free screening services for hypertension, diabetes, kidney disease, obesity, vision problems, dental issues, gynecological and obstetric conditions, and pediatric care. These events served as practical platforms for health promotion, disease prevention, and treatment, while also acting as effective entry points for evangelism. Inter-Union Health Convention, May 2022. The Southern Zambia Union Conference and Northern Zambia Union Conference jointly hosted the first-ever National Health Convention in Zambia. The event brought together clinicians, public health specialists, and natural health practitioners. Held on 27 May 2022, the Sabbath service drew over 1,000 delegates and was honored by the presence of the head of state, who worshipped with the participants. The SID Health Ministries director served as guest speaker, uniting the assembly under the banner of the cross. Each conference and health facility presented their local initiatives, including support groups and testimonies of God's blessings in community health work. The Health Ministries Department remains active in the mission field, preparing a healthy people to serve God in alignment with the global church's I Will Go strategic plan. Through collaboration, compassion, and medical outreach, the department continues to proclaim Christ's method of ministry, healing the body, mind, and soul.
As we continue to look at health matters in our union, we are looking to partner with all the church members so that we bring awareness of the various health issues affecting all of us. So we encourage you to get in touch with us and let us know what issues we can.
Thank you. It's moved any second? Oh, it's seconded. Thank you. All right, let's get the last one in this.
The next one is children or women ministries, children combined with communication. Yeah.
Four years ago, we stepped out in faith with the I Will Go. As we look back, we see God's hand in every life. We see God's hand in every life. Children and communication ministries. Children and communication. This report shares a snippet of our story. Shares a snippet of our story. Commitment, of resilience, breakthroughs, commitment, and a resolve to improve with success. And a resolve to improve with success. For details, refer to our written report.
Women,
Welcome.
Mission, Baptism. Mission. We planned for 16 evangelistic campaigns. 19 times the good news was proclaimed, and over 600 souls we baptized. Over 50 community service programs were carried out during evangelistic campaigns. Flood victim camps, schools, health facilities, prisons, and through 2 ongoing literacy programs. 24 high-profile prayer breakfasts were our targets. We hosted only 6, and in between we ministered to mayors, chiefs, town clerks, and ministers. Spiritual growth. While 8,000 devotionals were our target, a total of 75,000 electronic devotionals were shared in text, audio, and video format. During the period under review, 4 faith-strengthening congresses were held every year, where women came together to worship, learn, and grow. These were held at Kamuzu Academy in Malawi, Rusangu University in Zambia, Grace Mugabe School in Zimbabwe, and at Mulungushi University in Zambia. Attendance at these congresses soared from about 300 to over 600, a 100% increase in just 4 years. Intercession groups, prayer breakfasts, and retreats grew by 50%. Several young Adventist women's ministries were launched in new places, where vibrant, passionate, and ready to serve women participated, resulting in 15% growth in community engagement. We ministered to both Adventist and non-Adventist teenagers, resulting in over 300 giving their lives to Christ. On the issue of abuse, we spoke with one voice, standing alongside other departments and the government to declare, end it now. Our target was 1 seminar per year on high-risk behavior, but through God's grace, we held more than 30. Leadership training became a movement, where every conference and district leader had an opportunity to grow. More than 10 skills training development seminars, empowering women to serve and sustain their families were held. covering shoe crafts, gardening, flower arrangement, gardening, mission, and baking. The Children's Ministries Department continues to nurture children into a loving, serving relationship with Jesus Christ. Through a range of age-appropriate activities, the children continue to share the good news of salvation, both in person and on television, planting seeds of salvation. The department achieved a 22% increase in baptisms through children's invitations, exceeding our 20% target. Congregation participation in vocational Bible school programs grew by only 12%, a reminder of the untapped evangelistic potential. The department celebrated a 35% increase in children's participation in VBS, surpassing our 20% goal. 350 non-Adventist children enrolled for VBS, exceeding our target of 300. Children distributed pizza, books, and other items to the needy, truly demonstrating that love is a verb. Spiritual growth and discipleship. Participation in prayer conferences continues to grow, nurturing a generation of prayer warriors. Children's total member involvement grew by 10%, short of the 20% target. We continue to guide church leaders on improving engagement. More children continue to enjoy camp meetings with preachers assigned to their chapels. As a result of preachers assigned to children's chapels at camp meetings, there has been an increase in the number of children participating. 10 days of prayer remains a highlight, with children creating prayer crafts and lifting their voices in worship. Leadership. Up to 20% of children's teachers received training through leadership certification and seminars. We conducted a major Alive in Jesus new curriculum training, where 40% of teachers were trained, surpassing the 20% target. Leaders were further trained on creating appealing learning spaces, using props and crafts. Children were exposed to various career options, helping develop leaders at a young age. It's exciting to note that 200 children were trained and sent out to preach. The department launched localized VBS materials, a bold step toward reaching rural children with familiar images and stories. Communication. Mission. The communication department continues to publish the Southern Star magazine, featuring stories from the 1040 window, unentered areas, and large urban areas, through assertive and diverse media coverage of the then GC President Ted Wilson during his visit to Zambia. The department evangelized to many. The department covered interactions with many prominent leaders over the past 4 years. Another effective evangelist strategy. Spiritual growth. The newly launched Rock Solid Faith TV series by Dr. Vani Munyumbwe continues to edify members and attract non-members to Christ. Approximately 10% of churches now live stream worship programs on YouTube or Facebook. Leadership. Online training for communication leaders continued, covering all key departmental areas. The Communications Summit, graced by SID and union leaders, brought together communication leaders from across the Southern Zambia Union Conference and provided transformative lessons in leadership.
As you can see, women, children, and communication are at the heart of the SDA Church's mission. Women representing about 60% of membership. Children embodying the church's future. And communication serving as a vital tool for the 21st century digital evangelism. As we look ahead, we will continue to educate so that more congregations fully embrace these vital departments. We also plead for well-remunerated directors, preferably on a full-time basis, of course with a well-funded departmental budget. With more time and more funding, these departments can soar to greater heights. Together, we are building the church of today and tomorrow. Thank you, our leaders and members, for your
that we accept this. All right.
Mr. Chair, I so move that this report be
It's moved.
received.
Any secondment? All right. Thank you. Well seconded. Just now, we will invite the first department So here's how we'll proceed. You can line up as the director stands just for a few minutes. We'll start with stewardship. You can, if you have any observation, if you have something to contribute to the growth of the department, you can just, line up, and then you can give your comment. After which, we'll quickly vote for the report, each report, and then we proceed to the rest of the 4. So can we see the hands of those that have anything in the stewardship department? And it's our humble request that we be brief and to the point. We can serve the details of the narrative or giving preambles to the question. Okay, Pastor Mwana Muchende, you can come to the... Who else would like to say something on the stewardship department? All right, so we just have one for the stewardship department. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you. Allow me to start by first commending the report. I think when we look at the previous 5 years, the growth in what has been reported in the current, it's amazing, both on the tithe and the camp meeting offering. I just wanted clarity and what was meant, churches worshiping illegally. Is it dealing with title D? Is it dealing with... I just wanted to be clear on the legality.
Can you clarify on illegal worshippers?
Yes. Actually, my pastor has already given an answer. We are talking about churches that do not own their places of worship. They do not have a title deed, they don't have a land record, or maybe even a chief's letter or a letter from the headman. But they are building infrastructures there. Those are the ones we meant.
Thank you very much. Well, for the fact that we read the reports in our booklets, as well as the video report, and we seem only to have had one by so doing, and apparently it's already moved that this report be accepted, maybe by show of our voting cards. Let me see those who agree that we accept this report. All right. Those against by the same sign. It is carried. Thank you very much, Director. Well done. The report was excellent, and we truly see the growth in stewardship. Thank you very much. Let's have the next department, Health Ministries. Dr. Mapani. May I see the hands of those that have something to contribute on the, okay, I see one hand at the back, another one over here. Quickly, let's come to the mic. So we have 2 here. Do I see another third one? All right, so we can entertain the 2. Elder Kalindi, you can go first.
Thank you, Chair. Call by our director to bring issues to the fore in a quest to raise awareness among its members. And one of them that come to mind is the issue of mental health. There's been a lot of suicide cases. I'm not saying those are members. And many other substances. In the Executive Secretary's report, what has been presented is 1,041 members who we've lost through death this year. I am not saying those have died or we've lost them through members. So in our quest to bring awareness to the church members, it is one area that she can explore to ensure that there are many issues are raised around mental health. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Let's have the other.
Chair, the other comment I have, it's on women ministry, so I don't know if I can say them at once so that when I go back, I go for good instead of coming
For
back.
women's ministries?
Yes.
You only have for women's ministries,
No,
not
I also
health?
have health. I also have health.
Okay, let's deal with the health.
Then
Let's deal with the health first.
Then I come back.
She's
All
the
right.
one on the floor. Yeah.
I don't know who I should commend on the issue. I've seen it in a report of us having a school of medicine at Rusangu University. I think that is a right direction where the church is moving. And so I just want to encourage the health department that they are doing a fine job. Actually, they should expand that school because I think that's what we have been lacking for a long time at our institution. So God bless you together with Rusangu University Management for that initiative. The other comment is on issues to do with HIV and AIDS. I have seen the past 2 years, we've been having lessons on meetings that come from the union to do with stewardship, prophetic stuff, and other things. I would love and appreciate that if the health department can also maybe be given an opportunity in the CAM meetings also to write lessons to do with health which are coming from the union so that the entire union can be covered, to do with especially HIV, AIDS, and cancer. Because these things are affecting our members, and it is high time that we start addressing such issues in those high meetings like the CAM meetings. So I'm bringing a recommendation to the health department that may they consider also something to do with health in the CAM meetings. I submit, Chair.
Thank you very much. Thank you. You can take a seat. I'll just give the director a brief moment to respond, but let me just guide that you are commending the activities of the department and the church, of course, with the inclusion of the director, all right? Though it may not really be personalized, but you are saying that the department has done very well for the fact that there is a facility at the Rusangu University that specifically is a medical wing. So, thank you, Director. You can respond.
Thank you very much to the two submissions. In terms of raising awareness, we are very keen to raise awareness on any health issue, to the extent that when we as Adventist doctors, nurses, and other practitioners, we are unable to, or we don't have that specialty, we are ready to bring other specialists so that they can talk to the Church of God on these healthy matters, because we know that we are equally affected. Maybe I can just say one funny thing. When I was training as a doctor and it was time for me to rotate at Chainama Hospital, those days it was really Chainama. Chainama, to those who may not know, is our mental health hospital. So when I rotated there, it's part of our training to interview those people who are sick. And I don't know whether it was coincidence or not, most of the people that I happened to have interviewed that time were actually Adventists. And they were saying, I would say, funny things. One woman particularly struck me. She said, because they have delusions, they have hallucinations, and so forth. And so she said, when I get sick, I go underwater and I find Ellen White there. So indeed we are affected, because this was an Adventist lady. So we are very keen. And what would help us is for you to tell us, invite us to your camp meetings, to your crusades, and other places where we can come and talk health. Sometimes we get the feeling that we are too much in your face, but if you invite us, we'll definitely come. And then I think the other issue that was raised was the issue of the medical school.
After that brief one, you can move so that we can, yeah.
Thank you. So the medical school, yes, I think through the Vice Chancellor at Rusangu, we are working hard to make that a reality. And I think the issues of HIV in camp meetings, I think I've already alluded to it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. By show of our cards on the Health Ministry's report, may I see those who accept this report? Thank you, thank you. Against, let me see by the same sign. Truly grateful for that wonderful report. Just now, we'll leave the floor and allow our leaders to take the podium.
Good afternoon, church. We want to thank you for your prayers. The organizing committee sat and we had a very beautiful atmosphere in the organizing committee. We pray that that spirit we are going to take to all our institutions and our conferences and churches in the Southern Zambia Union Conference. The first business of the organizing committee was to choose a recording secretary. And the recording secretary is Sister Mavis. And at this juncture, I would like to call upon her to render the report, the nomination that we are presenting to the House, and the office, the House is then going to vote. She will mention each name twice, and then when we get to the end, we are going to call for a vote. I thank you.
Good afternoon. I present a report from the organizing committee. The proposed nominating committee is as follows. The ICID President, Dr. Simuyi Akomba. The 5 conference presidents, Pastor Francis Chibia, Pastor Gladwin Mangwatu, Dr. Maswe Omuhimi, Pastor Kayongo Ndala, and Dr. Daniel Chunga. The conference of field directors, Pastor Edwin Mundia and Pastor Forbes Nalumino. The frontline pastors, Pastor Vincent Koma and Pastor Brian Sinyangwe. South Zambia Union Conference support staff, Sister Anna Banda. The office support staff from the Conference of Field, Sister Mavis Ncholega. The institutional head, health, Elder Devilliers Ngambi. Institutional heads, which are co-owned, Elder Bodwin Gabanda. Credentialed literature evangelist, Mwanza Luendo. Lay representatives from East Zambia Field, Brother Liseli Libako and Brother Yotam Zimba. Lay representative from Lusaka Conference, Sister Liz Habuyu and Brother Stephen Kalindi. Lay representatives from Mosotunya Conference, Sister Cecilia Bumba and Brother Bobby Hamalega. Lay representative from Lusangu Conference, Sister Veronica Munyinda and Brother Hijumba Hagalyamba. Representatives from West Zambia Conference, Sister Edith Musiagaye and Sister Jimuga Hajibola. Representatives from Woodlands Conference, Elder Joshua Mundopa and Sister Midnight Galambo. I go through for the second time. The SID President, Dr. Simuyi Akombwa. The conference presidents, Pastor Francis Chibia, Pastor Gladwin Mangwatu, Dr. Maxwell Muhimi, Pastor Kayongo Ndala, and Dr. Daniel Ojunga. Conference field departmental directors, Pastor Edwin Mundia and Pastor Forbes Nalumino. The frontline pastors, Pastor Vincent Nkoma and Pastor Brian Sinyangwe. Office staff from the union, Sister Anna Banda. Office staff from the conference, Sister Mavis Ncholeka. Institutional head, from health, Elder Devilia Singambi. Institutional head from the co-owned institutions, Elder Bodwin Kabanda. Credentialed literature evangelist, Mwanza Luendo. Representatives from East Zambia Field, Liseli Libako and Yotam Zimba. From Lusaka Conference, Lizzie Habuyu and Stephen Kalindi. From Mosotunya Conference, Cecilia Bumba and Bobby Hamalega. From Lusangu Conference, Veronica Munyinda and Hijumba Hagalyamba. From West Zambia Conference, Sister Edith Musiagaye and Sister Chimuka Hajibola. From Woodlands Conference, Elder Joshua Mundopa and Sister Midnight Galambo. I move, Mr. Chairman, for the report to be accepted.
It's been moved. Is that seconded? Okay, I can see the secondment. I think, to be fair, among the presidents, we have Dr. Ndala Kayongo. He graduated not so long ago, but that doesn't make him less of a doctor, since everyone else is bearing that title for which they worked. I think let it be so written and let it be so said. All right, any observations before we vote? Question has been called, and that's what the chair loves. So those in favor of the recommended floor, would you show your accent by raising your card? Thank you. Opposed by the same sign? Is carried. We go to the next section of the report.
The Constitution and Bylaws Committee, number 1, the SID Executive Secretary. Number 2, the Union, South Zambia Union Executive Secretary. Number 4, Elder J. Lokachesa from Mosotunya Conference, a lawyer. Number 5, Elder Kim Kakoma from Lusaka Conference, an administrator. And number 5, Elder Oscar Silonde from Lusanga Conference under Possibility Ministries. Number 1, SID Executive Secretary, South Zambia Union Conference Executive Secretary, Elder J. Lokachesa from Mosotunya Conference, a lawyer, Elder Kim Kakoma from Lusaka Conference, an administrator, Elder Oscar Silonde from Lusangu Conference under Possibility Ministries. I move, Mr. Chairman, that we accept.
Is that seconded? Thank you. Observations to the motion? Question has been called. All in support, please show it by raising your card up. Thank you. Opposed by the same sign? It is carried. Mr. Chairman, the real chairman, that is, We have done our part and would like to thank the House for your support in prayer. Or there's still one committee that we need to present to you. I hand over to the Secretary to lead us in that fight.
Gratitude and Resolution Committee, Sister Shelley Maimbo from Woodlands Conference and Pastor Katapa Sikelete from West Zambia Conference. I move, Mr. Chairman, that we accept the report.
Okay. The committee that is going to present our gratitude to God and whosoever we need to thank, and also the resolutions will comprises of these two names. Is that seconded? It is seconded. What's the pleasure of the House? Question is called, and your support by raising your card. Thank you. Opposed by the Secretary. On this note, we end our report, and our appeal would be to ask those who had your names being read out as members of the nominating committee, may I request you to rise right now. With that, Mr. Chair, I would like to ask that the ones on their feet right now, if we can make our way through that door, our room is just behind. Thank you. May God continue to guide, to lead, and to bless His church.
Thank you very much. We can now quickly resume. We ended with the Health Ministries Department. We are now going to the one we are voting now. Yes. Women, Children, and Communications. May I see the hands of those that have something on communication, women, and children's ministries. Any hand? Okay, we have my sister here, and Ebly So, being a lady for young Adventist women. You can come to the mic. Pastor Chima Tosi, you can come over this mic, over here. Okay, so we have two. Do I see another? All right. Okay. You can just quickly come behind. If your concern has already been addressed, kindly you can excuse yourself so that we can also save on time. Okay. My able elder Mdenda, and did I see another one at the back there? All right. Thank you. So we have three for now. Thank you very much. Let's begin with Pastor Tosi.
Thank you so much, Chair. The first one, I just want to comment commend the Women Ministries Department for the initiative of having meetings they call, is it high-level meetings something? Yes, that initiative, I've seen it work very well, especially where I come from in Mazabuka. We've had one where it was organized by the Women's Ministry. They targeted the women who cannot come to our evangelistic campaigns in the dust. Yes, you know, there are some certain people that they cannot come when we pitch up our evangelistic campaigns. They can't because of the nature of the offices that they hold. Others are serious public servants, you know. But that one, when they organized, we saw high-ranking officials from the government who actually attended such. So I just want to commend the Women Ministry for that initiative. Actually, they should do more of such because I feel it is working better for the church. The other one is, in a report she mentioned of digital evangelism. I would like to find out if there are any plans where pastors can be oriented in digital evangelism, or just a basic training for us pastors who have an idea, so that when our communication leaders in our churches, they come and present budgets, or maybe they talk of social media. Hello? We don't shoot ideas down. So is there a deliberate plan where pastors can actually be trained in digital evangelism? I submit, Chair.
Thank you. Training for digital evangelism. Yes, my sister, your name, where you come from, and your contribution.
Thank you so much, Chair, for this opportunity. My name is Chipepo Gloria from Rusangu Conference, Tempak Mission District, and Riverside SDA Church. Chair, first of all, I want to compliment the report. It was amazing, and this is a good thing, especially for young women like me. And I've attended some of the meetings. And my question this afternoon is that despite the importance of women in ministry, some churches still oppose the idea. For instance, like the district where I come from, it's not very modern, the way Pastor Tosi said that for high-class women, it's really working out. So because of that, you find that there are some churches that are opposing women ministry. And my question is that, are there strategies to overcome this opposition so that we can ensure that all women from various churches and standards of living can benefit from this ministry? Thank you.
Thank you. Let's have the next one. My dear elder, your name, where you come from, your contribution.
Thank you, Chair. Mudenda Marambo, both names can be surnames, from Musotunya Conference. First of all, I commend the director. That was a good report. My concern is about children. Do we have a deliberate plan to enhance children's chapels in churches? Because from my experience, whilst the church is doing very well in reach in terms of nurturing for adults, but in most churches, the children in the afternoons are just playing around. Sometimes there are even accidents. Further that, some time ago on the Copper Belt, there was a program of donated kits for children to play around with, and those were even helping the children to do, what do you call it, VBG, what? Okay, that name. So, my concern is that, is there a deliberate approach to enhance that program? It was really helping. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Our humble doctor, go ahead.
Thank you very much. I will speak to the first question, or comment more than a question. The high-profile prayer breakfast for women who will not come and sit in the dust. They will not come to our evangelistic campaigns, but they are women who need the Lord. I wish I could take 100% credit for it, but credit should go where it belongs. When I came to the office, the president called me to the office, his office, and he mentioned that we needed to find a strategy to reach women who are in high profile, ministers' wives, mayors, that kind of category. And he gave us a challenge to come up with a program that can reach those kind of God's children who need to know the Lord. And I'm glad, Mr. President, that apparently we are doing something right. We will do more, because for sure it's working really, really well. There is a dying category of women out there who can't come to our ordinary meetings, but they need the Lord. Digital evangelism. This year we focus a lot on digital evangelism for our communication directors and communication leaders at the local church. We ran from February to July. Every month we were doing lessons online. Unfortunately, many districts did not sign up. Maybe they don't have data, maybe they didn't get to know, I'm not sure. But we will continue with the digital evangelism. And we will include the pastors, because it's really important that all sectors of our church are informed on digital evangelism, which is really the 21st century mode of evangelism. Number 3, we still do have opposition for the Women Ministries Department. But I am that kind of God's child who chooses to look at the glass as half full than half empty. When we see where we are coming from and where we are, we can testify beyond any reasonable doubt that there is amazing progress in embracing the department. So what we have continued to do is educate and help people understand the importance of the department. Again, we had an opportunity of having interdepartmental meetings where we went all around Zambia and were given a platform to talk to elders, to church clerks, to all church leaders. So my answer really is we are on it, but God is truly on our side. The last question, we have a plan to enhance children's chapel. Initially, I thought we were talking about infrastructure, but you qualified it and you started talking about vocational Bible school. You will be glad to know that we have always used vocational Bible school from America. But this year, for the first time, we localized it. We prepared our own, with our own examples, with our own names, with our own familiar territories. So we are already moving in the right direction, but we surely do have much more to do. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. It was already moved. By use of our voting card, may I see those who are in favor that we accept that report? Thank you very much. Against, by the same sign. It is carried. Thank you very much. We'll go to our next segment. Our secretary will guide.
Thank you, Chair. The next set of reports will flow as follows. Youth, SSPM, that is personal ministries, ministerial, and lastly, publishing, in that order.
Thank you.
Welcome, dear delegates, to the Adventist Youth Ministries, Adventist Chaplaincy Ministries, Music Ministry, and Pastors' Kids Association, abbreviated as PAKIA. This report covers 3 areas, the mission, the leadership, and the spiritual growth. And so feel free and be blessed even as you follow this report.
Mission. Under the mission objective, the key performance indicator was to ensure that at least 70% of our young people, students, musicians, pastors, children, and chaplains actively participated in both personal and public evangelistic outreach programs to advance the gospel of Jesus Christ. Adventist Youth Ministries. An impressive 86% of our youth within the Union Conference entities have been actively involved in Global Youth Day (GYD) activities, which have made a tangible impact on their communities. These include construction of houses for elderly and vulnerable people, cleaning of public and town areas, rehabilitation of a road in the Kanyama area, Lusaka, donation of a borehole to a village by youth in Mangu, donation of a harvested maize field by youth in Chipata to a needy elderly mother, construction of a one-day church in Livingstone. Through Global Youth Day, Homecoming Sabbath, youth camps, and Voice of Youth evangelistic efforts, 37,675 souls have been brought into the church over the past 4 years. Chaplaincy Ministries. All 16 chaplains in the Union Conference, 7 from church institutions and 9 from government organizations, have been actively engaged in mission activities such as evangelistic campaigns, weeks of prayer, and community outreach initiatives. Collectively, these efforts have resulted in 897 souls being won to Christ during the period under review. Music Ministries. A total of 2,642 singing groups have participated in evangelistic campaigns, health expos, and community service activities, leading to 3,725 baptisms, representing 67% of all registered singing groups in the Union Conference. Pastors' Kids Association, Pakia. The highlight of Pakia's evangelistic efforts was the Batoka Crusade, during which 113 people accepted Christ and 81 were baptized. Spiritual growth. The key performance indicator for spiritual growth was to increase by 10% each year the number of individuals regularly engaging in prayer, Bible study, use of Sabbath school guides, reading Ellen G. White's writings, and participating in other personal devotional activities. Adventist Youth Ministries. Spiritual engagement among youth rose from 56% in 2022 to 77% in 2025, supported by initiatives such as progressive classes, Bible conferences, Bible quiz experiences, and campus ministry programs. At union level, the Senior Youth Congress held in Patauki, Eastern Zambia Field in December 2022 with 930 participants. The Union Pathfinder Camporee at Rusangu Campsite in August 2024, attracting 12,000 young people and leaders. The Master Guide and Senior Youth Leaders Retreat held in Livingstone in April 2025, serving as a spiritual booster. Chaplaincy Ministries. The Uniformed Workers Convention was held at the Army Chapel in Arakan Barracks, Lusaka, under the theme, Uniformed for Jesus. The event drew 523 participants and provided a platform for spiritual renewal and fellowship among uniformed personnel. Music Ministries. Approximately 82% of musicians across the Union participated in music fellowships, rotational visitations, local music conferences, and weeks of prayer. At Union level, around 4,000 singers attended the music camp meeting at Njolwe Campsite in Woodlands Conference in July 2024 under the theme, Singing Till He Comes. Pastors' Kids Association. Pakia held an inspiring weekend convention at Long Acres Lodge, Lusaka on 28 May 2022. The event was graced by the Union President, Dr. Vanny Munyumbwe, as guest of honor, and Pastor Isaac Chiokoma, chaplain of Rusangu University, as guest speaker. It was a spiritually uplifting and fulfilling gathering. Leadership. The key performance indicator under leadership was to ensure that at least 60% of trained leaders in the field of music, chaplaincy ministries, and youth ministry were actively engaged in their respective areas of service. Adventist Youth Ministries. Leadership training programs were conducted annually in all entities by the Union Director. A new initiative of interdepartmental seminars involving all Union Directors was embarked on in addition to entity directors also organizing seminars in their respective territories. The Samuel Project Initiative, a mentorship program integrating young people into leadership roles in local churches, was implemented in 4 of the 6 union entities and is slowly gaining momentum in the other 2. Furthermore, during the period under review, 1,377 master guides were invested, bringing the total number of active and recognized master guides within the union to 4,452. In addition, 527 senior youth leaders were invested, raising the union's total to 946. Moreover, 564 master guides and pathfinder staff from across the union's entities successfully completed and received awards in club ministry training. Chaplaincy ministries. At the beginning of this term, there were only 5 endorsed chaplains recognized by the division. In January 2025, 17 additional chaplains and pastors completed the Clinical Pastoral Orientation Program and were endorsed by SID, bringing the total to 21 endorsed chaplains. Music ministries. At least 62% of musicians across the union have undergone basic music orientation to equip them for effective ministry. Ongoing auditions and adherence to ministry guidelines continue to raise the standard of music leadership and performance. Pastors Kids Association, PAKIA. A special weekend convention for pastors' children was held at the government complex in January 2023, attracting 80 participants. The guest speaker was Pastor Silas Muabza, SID PAKIA coordinator, and the guest of honor was Zambia National Service Commander, Elder Maliti Solochi.
Well, this ends our comprehensive report of the 4 ministries covered in the highlights. We praise the Lord for the work that has been done by His grace, and may God bless you abundantly.